Y'all pay no attention to the hair. I had a late networking event downtown, and then I had a early morning appointment 45 minutes away. So yeah. Um, so I promised one of my Facebook groups that I would start doing a vlog or whatever you want to call it on my journey for my hysterectomy. It I've known for months now that it was probably going to end up in a hysterectomy. But before, it was a thing of let's see how bad the damage is and things like that. Okay. Today we confirmed that it's 100% going to be a hysterectomy. Knowing that it's a hysterectomy and thinking it's a hysterectomy are two different things. So I pretty much cried the 45 minutes home, drinking my iced coffee like it's a damn baby bottle. Just ugly crying. My ex-husband ruined my pregnancy. I didn't get to enjoy it at all. Now, for those of you who don't know, 5 doctors told me I would never get pregnant. 2 of them scheduled me for hysterectomies. Okay. I found out with Davoud that I was pregnant at 5 months, 23 days. And it was great. But my ex-husband did everything he could to just stress me out. And literally his ex-wife showed up 2 weeks after my C-section. And I wound up splitting part of my C-section. Like my son, that should have been my Rocky at the top of the stairs, you know? Davoud was considered impossible, and I was literally on birth control when I got pregnant. So, I always wanted a second one, not because Davoud's not enough, but I just wanted to be able to enjoy, I mean, as much as you can enjoy the last part of pregnancy. I wanted to be able to enjoy it. I was so busy putting out fires that I didn't get to take stock of him as an infant. His father always had something for me to go through. So I just wanted to be able to enjoy it. Yes, you're exhausted and that's normal, but I wanted to be able to not have, emergencies every 5 seconds that didn't involve the baby, besides a big ass baby that is his father. And then just guys wasting my time and everything else have cost me from being able to have another one. I think that my biggest fear is, what if I meet Prince Charming and he's perfect, but he wants kids? I can't give him that. I can't. Now, you could argue that at least now I know I won't be able to give it to him. There was always the possibility. They told me that I could, but there was always that possibility that maybe I couldn't get pregnant. So I would have married somebody and, even though I told him the truth, I would have felt like a fraud if I couldn't have had kids. But I couldn't even be mad at a man if he left because he wanted kids. Like, I've never had a blood relative around. I've wanted one since I was, can remember. So Davoud was so important, not just because he's my son, but, I wanted that in my life. Oh, and the idea that it's impossible, there was always that hope. And it feels like the people who stole it from me, like, they get to walk away without a sniffle and have these great lives, live their best life. not even giving a shit that they stole this from me. And like, I mourn those kids as if they had been alive, as if they had been born. But and I feel kind of conflicted as a progressive because I feel like some of my femininity, like something as me as a woman is being stolen from me. And I feel stupid at the same time because when I see a trans woman, to me that's a woman. I don't think, oh, you don't have a uterus. Or I had a friend in high school, she was born without a uterus or a vagina or anything, but to me, that's still a woman. So why do I feel this way about me, but not about them? I don't have an answer. I guess the same reason why I don't fat shame, but I fat shame myself. I don't fat shame anybody else. And because of the people who I've had in my life, who I was stupid enough to let in my life, I am going to be healing from this hysterectomy alone. All these people I've helped. I mean, we're talking majorly helped. Was there for them in the darkest hour. Where are they? Nothing. Crickets. So, I'm going to be healing alone. So, I apologize in advance when you guys see me because I'm going to look rough, number one. Number two, I'm going to be in a very bitchy mood. Because, like always, I'm there for everybody, and when it's my turn, crickets. And I feel like an idiot crying over this. But what am I going to do? I mean, it hurts. And don't get me wrong, like, I am all trying to look on the bright side. Like, I don't have to deal with periods anymore. I can, which means no granny panties for, period panties. I don't have to go from looking like Adore Me to AARP in the same week. I can wear, whatever cute little sexy underwear or whatever I want, and I don't have to worry about, like, going on vacation. Am I going to need this underwear or this underwear? Like, because, ladies, it's a whole thing. Trying to look on the bright side of it. Trying to look on the bright side that it's probably going to cure my anemia. I'm not going to have to take, anti-hemorrhaging medication. But in a past life, I would have looked at it like, oh, I want the uterus when they take it out so that I can have an Office Space moment and, like, take a baseball bat to it. Or I can, take a cutlass or a scimitar and be like, like the whole. And don't get me wrong, like, I'm still there. But that's where my son lived. And if y'all know anything about me, anything to do with my son just warms my heart. So as much as my uterus is Ahmed, that's still my son's home. That's what let my son, that's where he was created. I just don't know. So, y'all tell me whether this works for, like, my intro, because I'm going to run this by the Facebook group first, and then I'll maybe put it on YouTube. So, thanks for listening to me gripe for what, 10 minutes or so. I'm sure many of you feel the same. I'm looking forward to, you know, no more agony. I mean, I've got 6 autoimmunes. I've got more than enough to make up the whatever. Not going to be easy, but it's won't be as hard. But yeah.